Tom, thanks for joining us on the BoxNation Podcast. Your fight against Daniel Dubois, you've been calling for it, and you're not scared of calling for a fight. We know that. Why are you the man to beat Daniel Dubois?
There's a multitude of reasons. I think, not taking nothing away from Daniel, he's a good talent. But as I keep calling him, he's a man-child. He's a child trapped in a man's body, and being so young, he don't really understand what his body's about yet. So I think now's the time to take advantage of him. I plan on taking him out to deep water and holding his little bubble head under until no bubbles come up. I'm going to drown him slowly, so to speak. I just think speed, footwork, and intelligence play a major factor in the beating of him. So yeah, I just thought it's the right time to grab him now while he's young and while I can old man him, I believe.
I mean, you make a great point of why you're the man to upset him, but what would you say to people who might comment, what's Tom talking about? He's lost 5 times himself.
I'm the idea of what a fighting man should be. I've not had a Frank Warren behind me. I've not had an Eddie Hearn behind me. I've took chances. I've took gambles. Some of my gambles ain't paid off. I've never ducked or dodged anyone, and I've never been in a ring with someone that I should not have been in with. Steve, you're a scholar of the game yourself, and a true student of boxing understands that there's a bit more to boxing than just going in there and having a fight. If only it was that simple. But I know my talent, and I'm a good judge of boxing myself, and I know that styles make fights, and Daniel's style suits mine, and that's just long and short of it. But I'll never dodge anyone, and I'll never duck no one, and I'll fight when I'm called upon, as long as everything else is in order. No, but I can end my career tomorrow saying I never ducked out from nobody.
When you're talking of old manning him out of it, and you're meeting him at the right time, while he's still inexperienced. But what else have you seen in these performances that fill you with confidence for this fight?
Well, Daniel was a bit vocal about some stuff in the press release, which was quite refreshing because he don't usually talk. But what I saw with him is he's only dangerous if you're standing still. He don't handle mobility very well. I believe that he'll tire. When I boxed my first ever 10-rounder, and I was boxing Dominic's head off, and then I got into uncharted territory where I'd never been before, and that happens to everyone. Billy Joe, when he done first 10 rounds with Gary Bolden, Billy Joe was light years ahead of Gary Bolden in sense of that, in talent and everything, but he didn't look it weren't his greatest showing because it was the first time he went that uncharted distance. Like, Daniel's going to have to ask himself a lot of questions on the night me and him fight. Am I fit enough? Can I withstand this pace? Tom's making me throw a lot of punches. I play a lot of I'll live inside his head for the next 6 weeks rent free. Do you know what I mean? So what I'm getting at is I don't think he's mentally strong enough to answer the questions that I'm going to be asking him. I'm going to take him to a very deep, dark place, and I don't think he'll pull through. I could be wrong. He could handle it a lot better than we think, but that's my theory to it. That's why I believe I've got the shot of taking his 0.
Have you? I know you're close to your fellow travellers, Billy Joe Saunders and Tyson Fury. Have you spoken to them about the fight?
Yeah, listen, they're all good friends of mine. They're not just friends. I look up to them, like what they've achieved and what they've done for the community in boxing. They've served not only themselves but everyone very very proud the way they conduct themselves and everything that they've done in the sport of boxing. And people not really wanting them to do it, and they've still went and done it. Yeah, and I draw a lot of inspiration from them, and they've always gave me good sound quality advice. So yeah, I'm off up to see Tyson now, do a few rounds with him. No doubt going to get my head punched in, but what can you do?
And if you beat Dubois, what sort of ambitions do you have yourself after that?
Conquer. That's all I want to do. I want to conquer Britain. I've tried to go to your different routes and everything, Steve, and I've been a very impatient man with boxing, but I want to beat Dubois and I want to go down the British route. Yeah, so just gonna get my head down. I want to take out names. I like the look of Joe Joyce. I like the look of. There's names that I could chuck. I've never been shy to sling a name. Like, all I'm gonna say is nobody will be safe. Once I deal with him, whoever I can get put in front of me, I'll be going forward with the same attitude and the same desire. I just want to conquer Britain, and then where the road takes me from there, it lays in God's hands, I like to think.